If you stop and think about it, our lives are just full of numbers, right? But what if I told you that one very specific number, one you've known your entire life, holds a secret insight into your true potential? I mean, really think about that for a second. A single number that could act as a sort of guide to the talents you were literally born with. It's a pretty wild idea, and it's exactly what we're going to get into today. And no, we're not talking about your age. It's not even your full birthday. We are zooming way in on something much more specific. The day of the month you were born. The 5th, the 17th, the 28th. That is the number we're talking about. So in the world of numerology, this is called the birthday number. And it's seen as this stable, unchangeable cornerstone of who you are. The idea isn't that it locks you into a certain fate, but that it gives you clues about your unique mission and the natural gifts you're working with. So let's break that down. What does this cornerstone number actually represent? How can a single digit possibly play a role in the person you are today? I absolutely love this way of looking at it. It's not some kind of rigid label or a limitation. It's framed as a gift, like a set of tools you were handed right at the very beginning. It's all about the potential you carry inside you. And here's a really important distinction. This number is not a rigid blueprint for your life. It's a guide. It points toward your foundational skills, those natural inclinations you had from day one. You can think of it as a specific, marked ability that you have. It's the starting point, not the whole journey. And just to give you a little context, in numerology, there are actually 5 of these core numbers that work together to create a full profile. But the birthday number is special. Its focus is so sharp, it hones right in on your specific inherent talents. All right, now for the fun part. The part you've probably been waiting for. Let's figure out what your number is. I promise it's incredibly simple, and it's the key to everything else we're about to talk about. Okay, there are just 2 super simple ways this can go. If you were born on any day from the 1st through the 9th of the month, guess what? You're already done. Your birthday number is just that single digit. Now, if you were born on the 10th or any day after, you have one tiny step. Just add the 2 digits of that day together. Let's look at a couple of quick examples just to make it crystal clear. So, born on the 7th, your number is 7. That's it. Born on the 21st, you just add 2 plus 1 and you get 3. Your birthday number is 3. Simple, right? Go ahead and take a second to find yours. Once you have it, we can really start to unpack things. Okay, you got your number? Awesome. Now, this is where it gets really fun, because each number points to a core talent. A number 1 suggests a natural leader. 2 is the diplomat, really skilled at cooperation. 3 is the creative communicator. 4 is the steady builder, all about structure. 5 is the adventurer who needs freedom. 6 is the nurturer. 7 is the deep-thinking analyst. 8 is the powerhouse, full of ambition. And 9 is the compassionate humanitarian. But hold on. If you started with a double-digit birthday, there's another really cool layer to all of this. See, the idea here is that the original 2 numbers that you started with, they don't just vanish. They add their own little bit of flavor. They suggest these additional characteristics and talents that give more nuance to your final core birthday number. And this table is the perfect way to see what I mean. Look at this. Someone born on the 15th and someone born on the 24th. They both have a birthday number of 6. But, and this is the important part, their paths to that 6 are totally different. The person from the 15th carries the energy of the 1 and the 5. The person from the 24th has influences from the 2 and the 4. Same core number, but very different underlying strengths. So we have our core number, and we have these underlying influences. This brings us to what is maybe the most important takeaway of all. What does this actually mean for your life? Well, like the slide says, it's a guide. It is not a guarantee. This right here is the absolute key. Think of it like this. Numerology might offer you a map of your natural talents, but you are the one holding the steering wheel. Your choices, your hard work, your personal will, that's what truly shapes your destiny and decides how you end up using these gifts. So let's just do a quick recap. Your birthday number is like a friendly guide to the innate gifts you were born with. It's an incredible starting point, for sure, but it is not your final destination. At the end of the day, your personal will is what determines how, or even if, those talents get expressed out in the world. And that's really the thought I want to leave you with. You now have a key piece of your own personal guide, a little insight into your natural strengths. So the only question left is,
What are you going to do with it? Where will you let that talent take you?